Hey, 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 y'all. How's everybody doing on this Monday night, y'all? It's rainy and gloomy, but y'all, we made it. We made it through this Monday. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. So y'all, hit the heart button when you hop on. Let me know you're here. If you're watching it live, you'll see that, where's it at? That little orange live button. If you're not, hashtag replay, and it just lets me know that you're here. So, what'd y'all do today? Hey, Peggy. Hey, Carol. What'd everybody do today? Yeah, I did a lot. I didn't go to my warehouse, but I did a lot. So let me get us pulled up over here, y'all. I'm going to let a few hop on, and I'll let y'all know what we're doing. Hey, Tracy. How's everyone doing? And y'all don't forget to dust this out. Hey, Lisa. Here we go. Y'all, I got crazy hair. Y'all know I got crazy hair every day, so I hope y'all just don't ever mind my crazy hair. You worked today as well. Girl, you made it. Here we are, girl. Here we are. Thank you for dusting it out. Thank y'all. Just taught the kids and getting ready to iron. Okay, girl. Iron it up, girl. Hey, Lori. So, y'all, this is my birthday month, first of all. It's not really first of all. Y'all, I don't know if I want to celebrate birthdays anymore. I'll just be real honest. No, I don't really care. Hey, Teresa. Thank you, girl. Listen, I don't really care about that, you know. Hey, Stephanie. I think everybody should be celebrated. I made a post the other day. Hello, Hilly. I made a post the other day on my personal page that we were celebrating my son, our youngest son. And though some things, thank you, Lisa. Girl, it's coming. It's the 19th, but it's coming. I always hear everybody talk about their birthday month, and I just want to say it. Hey, Kelly. So I said, you know, about Mason. Mason is 21 years old. And due to COVID, Mason kind of had a later start with doing things. Hey, Linda. As far as he was supposed to go in the Air Force, y'all. And COVID, of course, halted that for a while. And he was like, Mama, I've sat here now for 5 months. You know, he worked the entire time. He still has the same, he does heating and air. He has learned a phenomenal trade during the whole thing. Thank you, Tracy. Hey, Mandy. So during that time, though, he's like, Mama, I can't just sit here, right? So he's like, I'm going to school. So he said, okay, let's go to school then. Hey, Sandy. Hey, Beverly. So he started college late. Okay. So he started about, he didn't start with his semester. He started the actual next one. So he started the spring semester that he was not supposed. So he's always been a little bit behind in school, right? So at 21 years old, hey, Joy. Lisa, thank you, girl. Thank you. He is finishing up his sophomore year because he hasn't taken full loads every semester because he was working full time. He had a certain idea, and his father had a certain idea that anyway, it is what it is. And so he had a little bit later start. He's worked full time and he's gone to school, and he usually takes almost a full load. Now he is taking a full load. But hey, Kimberly. So y'all, he has always, since he's been a little boy, has talked about being in a fraternity. Always. And he loves that camaraderie. He's like his mama. We love to be around people. We love groups of people. We love hanging out with folks. You know, we love all that. So anyway, I'm going to get off on a tangent because that's my baby. But we celebrated him the other night because, y'all, he rushed the fraternity he's been wanting to get in, which is Pike, and he got in. And he's in, and he absolutely loves it. He loves all of his brothers, his fraternity brothers. So we celebrated him. Though that didn't really, did it mean anything to us? No, it didn't. But it certainly meant something to him. And there are some people out there who's like, well, isn't he a little bit older to be going in? And he a little bit, no, he's actually not. He's fine. You know what I mean? Like, it's fine. And he's so darn happy. And when you see your child happy, right, it's big. So I say all this to say, We should always celebrate our kids. We should always celebrate humans wherever they are. It doesn't matter if we like what they're doing. It doesn't matter as long as what they're doing is something good and something positive, right? So I say all that to say, yesterday was National Autism Day. For some of you that don't know, my oldest son is on the spectrum, and you know, back in the day, he's 32 years old. They didn't diagnose him with autism back in the day. They just diagnosed him with, you know, all these other things, the ADHDs, the this and that, you know. And absolutely, y'all, exactly. Celebrate your kids and other people's kids. You know, I'm always looking for somebody to celebrate. But anyway, my oldest, my 32-year-old, definitely is on the spectrum. He has never went back to get the diagnosis because he didn't need it. He understands what he is. We all understand that he was meant to be different. He was meant to shine. He is a beautiful human. He is an amazing child, and he absolutely makes me so proud of him every single day. That he's 32 years old and he's made it in this world that technically this world does not understand and accept, right? So yesterday was National Autism Day and I missed it, but April is National Autism. I think they've tried to change it a little bit. It was National Autism Day, and I think they're trying to say Autism Acceptance Month, and it's just that, you know, to bring awareness to autism. Autism is very, it's wide now. It's very wide. I think we have a more understanding of what's happening, whereas before we would just diagnose mental illness, right? Now we have a better understanding of that. So, in honor of that, we're going to do a little project. I did one last year. Hey, Caroline. Hey, Michelle. We do, yes. In her 30s and got into her... Kimberly, seriously, I just celebrate them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Some people get on my nerves with how they want to put everything in a box, and I'm like, Lord, we were all designed to stand out, right? If we're all the same, how the heck? That's so darn boring. Like, we don't want to be the same, right? We all want to stand out. So, any rate, my son is amazing, like I said, and he has endured a lot, and he is here by the grace of God. Again, autistic 20. Yes, I celebrate them, y'all. On the spectrum. Now oh, I love that. Hey, Sandy. Yes. So, you know, by all accounts, Andrew should not be here. You know, no one knows my story, and I won't get into a huge part, but I had Andrew when I was very, 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 very young. Very young. And I looked at other options. I looked at other avenues for Andrew, for this baby growing in me. And I chose, listen, no judgment, but I chose to keep him. I chose him. I chose him, and I chose to give him the life that he has. Was it great? No, we grew up together, honey. We grew up together. You know what I'm saying? We grew up together. But he's here. Thank you, Lynette. Hey, Carrie. Oh, wow, Sandy. Okay. Girl, see, you know. I mean, you know, we're all different. It's so beautiful. It's absolutely so beautiful. That's right. Just celebrate them. Hey, Pam. So, like I said, he has spoke on it himself. He has spoke that he is so thankful that, and again, no pat on my back. It's just what I chose. It's what was spoken to me to keep him, to have him, and to do the best I could with him, and that's what we did. But he definitely was. He was a challenge, y'all. He was a challenge for a 16-year-old mama. He was a challenge. But here he is, and he's so beautiful. So, anyway, yeah, I'll get my feelings when I'm talking about my babies. You know what I mean? I think we all do. Yes. Patty, it is. They're so amazing. Their brains, his brain absolutely fascinates me. Like, I sit there and I talk to him, and I'm like, oh, son, you're so over my head because you're so brilliant. I don't even know how to speak to you. You know what I mean? Like, I just love him. Okay, Stephanie. Wow. Oh, Linda. Yep, me too, girl. That's rough. That's rough. You know what I mean? Yes, Caroline, my Mason. Okay, y'all. So here's what we're doing tonight. Let me get back on track. Let me go back on track. Thank you, Joy. Yes, girl, I don't know how to do. I guess I just don't know how to be anything else. And I'm very transparent, y'all. I am who I am, and you know what? I've made some mistakes in my life, but he's certainly not one of them. So, anyway, this is to honor him, and it's to honor everyone else out there that is on the spectrum, and that and the parents, you know, that literally love them through this, and it's such a hard thing. Oh, wow, Carrie. Some days are harder. That's right, Annie. That's right, girl. Listen, honey, some weeks are harder. Some months are harder. Some years are harder. But there's always hope at the end. There's always a light. And I always would just say that to him. Andrew, listen, honey, keep going, buddy. Keep going. You're going to get it. You're going to make it through this world. This world's tough. But find your place and you're going to be just fine. And he is. He's doing amazing. Hey, Monica. Jen, no, I just started, girl. I was on a soapbox. I was on the soapbox talking about my sweet, precious Andrew. So, here we go. So, y'all, I love these signs, okay? I found 3 of them at a yard sale, but it kept making me want to go buy more. So, this is a sign from the His and Hers from Hobby Lobby. I get them when they're 50% off. And so, it's $5, okay? Because they're $9.99. Okay, Caroline. Hey, Greg. It's Anna, right? Anna, is it? I know it says Grut, but is it Anna? Thank you, Lori. Oh, you know, Stephanie, I know people pleasing is hard. Oh, honey, Peggy, yeah, girl, I would jump a million hoops for my kids, a million, a million and one. I would, yeah, lay down my life, you know. So, I love these signs, y'all. I have made a coffee bar sign. I made one for Christmas, a coffee bar sign. These are my favorite signs to make. Hey, Mom. So, I always just pick them up when they're half off, and I redo them. I mean, they're cute, you know, but, I mean, favors take one place. I mean, I'm not getting married anytime soon. No, I don't know anybody doing a wedding, so, hey, Phyllis. So, here's what I do, okay? I love how this looks on the edges. It is. That's what I thought, Anna. And I thought that, okay, I thought so. Because I love that. Granna. Because I'm going to be Grandshawn one day. I love when you can put your name in it. You know what I mean? Kind of still makes you go, okay, all right. Mom, how are you doing on your break? So here's what I do, y'all. This has just a little bit of a raise, and it's only because it's paint. It's not a vinyl. It's not anything like that. It's just a little bit of a paint. Thank you, Monica. So I just take a sanding block, sanding sponge, sanding paper, whatever, and I go ahead and sand this down really good so that it is flat. Okay, I'm just looking for it to be flat. And again, I like the edge being the way it is, so I leave it like that. So when I paint this, and I'm going to paint it white again, I leave that edge alone. Thank you, Jen. Oh, yeah, for 20 years. Oh, Michelle, bless you, girl. Thank you, girl. Thank you. You know what? We needed teachers. That was one of the hardest things with Andrew, going through teachers, you know, that understood. Man, when you found that one teacher that truly loved your baby, and like you did, you were like, please follow him through, please. And then you had the ones that really didn't want to be there, that you really want to say, oh, if you follow him through, I may go to jail. You know, those. Oh, Sandy, girl, I was the only advocate for my kid, in my eyes. You know, me, my husband, and his father. We were the only advocates. My mother was a huge advocate for my son. My son actually lives with my mom now. Oh, Mom. Okay, washing all the glasses. Okay. Oh, thank you, Janice. Okay, Caroline, good, girl. Yes, thank you, everyone's dusting out. Okay, so here's what I've done. Okay, so I've just sanded this down so that it's flat, you know, so it's not going to stand up so much, and it's easier to cover with this white. And I always use, I've been doing this always with white just because it's already white. You could do it with whatever color you wanted. You could go all the way to the edges. Do you see how the edges are? How they kind of look like that? I love that. I do too, Stephanie. So I taught pre-K, and in my pre-K class, I had 4 children that were special needs. I posted one of them on here, my sweet baby that had Down syndrome. So his mom always cracked me up. She's my little homie with the extra chromie. Amazing child. And then I had 3 on the spectrum. So, and 1 was severe and 2 were not. And so I got to, you know, man, those kids every single day taught me something new. It was, Anna, that's true. Okay, so I'm using Waverly chalk paint, okay? Waverly white chalk paint. And I literally just paint over this. It takes a couple of coats. And now I can't remember if it takes 2 or 3 coats. But I just paint it over. And tonight we're going to use, we got an awesome transfer, y'all, that can be used in many different ways. Oh, wow, Michelle. Oh, Erica, welcome. Thank you, girl. Thank you for coming in. Hey, Annika. Oh, Monica, that's beautiful. That is so beautiful. It is so rewarding. Oh, Caroline, good, girl. Sweet Colin. Okay, y'all. Here is this one is called Hope Awareness Ribbon, okay? It can be used, you know, in so many different ways. So the autism awareness is the blue. It's the, I'm going to use our cadet because it's the bright blue. And I'm going to use our primary colors tonight. It's cadet, meadow, bumblebee, and red, our candy apple red. So I'm going to use those colors tonight. But again, this could be used in so many things, Yours too, Annika. Oh, wow, Michelle. Wow. You know, I think back in the day, again, they didn't understand a lot of things. And so I think that they just, you know, they used mental retardation as a huge word that they would just throw around, right? You know, now it's nobody likes the R word. Well, what I just said is a true diagnosis, and that's what ended up happening with a lot of people, that they would just get diagnosed with that, and it really wasn't a true diagnosis, you know, and but they didn't know anything. I think it's come so far. Our healthcare, our mental health has maybe come this much. Can you just see through my fingers? Because yeah, we got a long way to go with our mental health in this country, right? But there are some areas that I have to say, you know, that have come further. You know what I'm saying? Like that. But because I remember as a child being in school and seeing a lot of the children in special ed that I would think, why can't they just be in, you know, why can't they just be in our class with us? Because I didn't understand it. I know, my sweet Caroline. I know you are, girl. Hey, Wanda. I know, Stephanie, girl. They're because they're so easy to love, girl. They're so fun. That smile on their face. Okay, Michelle. Girl, I don't retain numbers either. I don't know. I mean, now I don't. I have no disabilities at all, so I would never say I did for sure. But oh, I love that, Stephanie. I do too. I love it. So yeah, I'm gonna dry this up. Okay, so here, let me show you what I've done. Literally, the messiest paint job ever. This is kind of a fun one that you can paint because it's messy. Oh, wow, Annika. Isn't it great? It's just, the brain is such a phenomenal thing. It's just bizarre. Christy, your granddaughter. I think it's every family now, you know, and they've, like I said, we've come a long way with that part of things. I know that my son, my middle son, had a friend, a girl. She was actually his girlfriend for a long time. She had a son that we were very close to, still very close to. He actually, when he was being born, had a stroke. So he now has 2 dead spots on the brain, and they're equal. They're on equal sides. And so he now is on the spectrum. So it's basically given him, so they've kind of, back in the day, again, they wouldn't have called it that. They would have called it something different. Now it's if we say this, we can get treatments and we can understand and we can help better, you know. Oh wow, Stephanie. 25. Hey Rachel. Yeah, it's just you know, like I said, we were all designed to stand out. We were not all meant to fit in. We just wasn't. Hey Stacy. What did I just say? Hey twice? Did I? Thank you, Rachel. Okay, so when I paint this, I go ahead and sand it down just a little bit, and then I do it again. No, Lisa, these I bought it from Amazon. They're just, yes, they are very springy. That's why I wore them today. It was so rainy and gloomy here today that I was like, I'm gonna wear these earrings to brighten me up. And look, I've even got my crazy glasses on my head. I always forget and come on here with them, but I'm like, whatever, it'll be okay. Y'all, the other, forgot to tell you, the other transfer that I'm using tonight, it's currently out of stock. I'm pretty sure they're going to come back with it, though. This is a part of our Watts of Love campaign that we do. We actually help. It's a foundation that helps nations, countries, areas that does not have electricity. So we go in and we help provide solar power so that they can have water, so that they can have, you know, lights for teaching and things like that. We help with schools and things like that. So that's what this is. This is a part of that. This one's called the Shine Bright Minis, Watts of Love Shine Bright Minis. And every time you buy anything off our site in that Watts of Love, part of that goes to that. So, but here's what I'm going to use tonight. I'm using 2 of them, y'all. I'm using this one that says Shine Bright, and I'm using the light bulb. Okay, so I'm going to use both of these. Hey, Mindy. Hey, Jess. Oh, my gosh. 80 years old. See, I mean, 80 years old. That is just a beautiful thing, you know, that she was able to live to 80 years old and be delightful, like you said, and probably put that smile that I'm always talking about on your face that we all need. I'm telling you, everybody was created to stand out in their own way. It doesn't matter what that is. Y'all, I just love people, I guess. I don't know. My husband always gets on to me because he says, if somebody does something bad or wrong, I'm always like, well, and it's not that I'm finding an excuse. I just really honestly see it, you know. If somebody pulls out in front of me, my mind automatically goes to, well, I just don't believe that they did that on purpose. I think maybe, even if they weren't paying attention, maybe their mind's occupied. You know, maybe someone in our family just got diagnosed with cancer. Maybe they did. That's where my head goes. I'm always like, there's a reason. They were acting like a butt. There's a reason. So until he's ready to come out, just go in his face, he'll have a meltdown. Oh, Teresa. Yeah. Yeah, so my son was, yeah, the old girl, Laura. Yes, yes, always, always, always. Donna Mae. Oh, there was sudden meningitis as a baby. Right, so brain injuries now, they can definitely, you know, brain injuries, they will put them on the spectrum, and I think that's a good thing because it helps them do processes, you know what I mean? Mom, I did get called for jury duty, remember? And I was taken off that first day. Taken off the first day because, yeah, I can't help it. It is who I am. You know that. You know how I am. I just can't help it. I can't help it. Okay, so I just sanded this down, and you can see, we can still see through it. So I'm going to put another coat on here, and I'm going to spray this with just a little bit of water. My white chalk paint has gotten really, really thick, y'all. So I'm also going to use a little hanger. This is going to be a little picture frame. This is just going to be a cute little picture frame. And I think it'll be cute. I'm going to take it to my sale and my craft show. And we're going to put it in the sale. Thank you, Rachel. I think it's going to be cute. Like I said, I love these signs. I love these little... these signs are just adorable to make over. You know, they're very well made as far as sturdiness, and they're easy to make over because you just, and if you didn't want to, you know, if you wanted to go all the way to the end, my son was just calling because tonight was initiation, so he's calling to, or tonight was induction, not initiation, induction. He was inducted in, so y'all, he's so darn excited. He was calling Mama to tell her. I know he was. Stephanie, his eye's fine, girl. Thank the Lord. His eye is fine. I know, Mom. You know, it gets on Jim's nerves. He's like, Shonda, why do you always, why? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Always for the underdog. I'm always in your corner. Jen, no, girl, that was just baby. Listen, he's in my phone, y'all. He's in my phone, this baby brat. Because he is a little bit of a brat. You know, that's that youngest baby brat. So it came up, baby brat Koval. Hilly, I know, girl. Poor Jim. He about lost a darn eye because of the bee. Thank you, Rachel. Y'all, you are too, Teresa. You know, it takes a certain kind of person. You know, look, Hilly's on here. We laugh. You know, we were talking about making shirts, and my need to say, I'm not gonna say everything to say, but everybody's BFF, because I just see the good in everybody. I can't help it. I can't help it. Sometimes that's a detriment. Sometimes it's not good, but it is just what I am. I can't help it. Baby Brat Koval. That's who he is. Baby Brat. And he knows it. He knows it. And when I'm in my car, it comes up big. Baby Brat Koval calling. And I always say, Brat, what do you want? Oh, Mom. What in the world? Your allergies are kicking your tail. Okay, y'all. So we got one more coat. You can't really see it here because of that light, but you can kind of still see it. Jen, listen. It's a blessing and a curse. That's what I was saying. It gets on my husband's nerves. I get on my husband's nerves with it. I get on my own daggum nerves with it. Let's just be real. Because I don't really get hurt because I honestly don't think they can mean to hurt me. So there's that. But what I do is I end up making other people mad because I can still be friends with people that have wronged others. I can still, because I see the good in them, and I don't want to turn my back on anybody. And that's hard. That's hard. You know what I mean? You'll piss a lot of people off. And I'm just like, well, if I piss you off, then maybe you weren't my friend to begin with. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I'll just have to move on because I don't know what to tell you. I can't. There's nothing I can do about it. It's just the way it is. Okay, y'all. So I'm going to put one last coat on here. Yeah, Stephanie, you too. I'm just like, whatever. I mean, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to tell you. I try to, you know, just be nice to everybody and take them for what they are. And now if somebody does something to me, I guess I'm that way. And, you know, some people look at that as, well, you're not very loyal to your friends that, you know, people have done stuff to. my friends are grown, and my friends are grown, and it has nothing to do with loyalty, because I'm gonna be there with you till the end. But you're grown, right? And you can fight your battles. And then if you can't fight them, I'll help you fight them, right? But we're not just gonna be like, well, if you don't, I don't like them, so you can't like. No, I'm not that way. That's right, Sandy. I will. Like, girl, yes. Yeah, Kimberly, and that's the whole thing. You know, and I don't get screwed over by a lot of people. I don't know if I just don't. I don't know. I don't know why. You know, and I'm sure you don't either, girl. You don't either. But you know what I'm saying? Like, but if I did, then yes, I'd be the same way. Then I'm done. Because if I'm done with you, because it takes a lot for me to be done with somebody. If I'm done with you, you've done a lot, that I'm done. Michelle, in this one, yes, I use distilled water in all my paints. Anytime I'm doing paints, I have distilled water in my water bottles. I actually have a new water bottle now, y'all. I'm so excited. But I have distilled water in all those. Just, yeah, girl, because I've grown some mold. Oh, Anna. Okay, so somebody told me the other day. So if you're in here, Anna, and you're not receiving notifications or anybody else, tap the screen, and in the top, this right here, maybe, the 3 little lines, tap on that. And you're going to say, I think one of them says something like get live notifications or get notifications. See if that works, Anna. See if you can see that and see if that's it. Yes, Michelle. Yep. Like I said, I try to use distilled water in any time I'm using my even chalk paint. If I'm dipping into that paint and it's going back into that jar, then yes. If I just put it in a little container, then I wouldn't be worried about it. But my spray bottles all have distilled water in it, so I'd still do it. Did it work, Anna? Stephanie, the distilled water, it's because a lot of our tap waters and a lot of our waters have different kind of minerals and different kind of things in them, believe it or not, that even will hurt your plants, y'all. Be careful feeding your plants tap water, right? We've got a lot of chlorine stuff in them, and you know, there's treatment in them, especially if you have city water like we do. We don't have a well. Oh, good, y'all. Okay, maybe this will help. It said they were already on, Anna. Dang it. I don't know, then. I was hoping that would help. Darn it. I don't know, then. But yeah, so that's why, Stephanie, that you'll actually grow. I don't know if it's bacteria or what it is, but it'll grow, especially in your chalk paints, your paste, your things like that. The chalk is a mineral anyway, you know, it's chalk in paste form. So that is why. Stephanie, okay, so you have a well that has iron in it. You probably want to use distilled water. And it's a lot of the reason is because of all the minerals and all of that that's coming into the waters will affect the minerals in these. That's kind of what I've figured it out. Wait, what, Mom? It turned my... Oh, it turned yours on too? Yeah, maybe turn it off and turn it back on. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Kimberly, I didn't end up going, girl. You know, Aunt Flo stopped me. Aunt Flo said, no, you're not going. I just didn't want to deal with that. You know what I mean? I didn't want to deal with that down on the beach. It turned mine on for this notification, it said. Yeah, Stephanie, even your plants, girl, even your plants. Be careful. And if you do have to use tap water, let it sit out for 24 hours. That the 24 hours will kill chlorine and like fluoride that they have to put in the water. That'll kill that, and so your plants, it'll help your plants. You know, if you can't do rainwater, which of course, you know, even our rainwater is a little bit crazy, but yeah. Jen, Okay, that's what happened. That was what was happening to my corn plant. I started getting some little brown leaves on it. And I was like, I'm done with this. What is wrong with my corn plant? Come to find out, that's what it was. That's what it was. And Kimberly girl, I'm just telling you. Yes, turn it off, then turn it back on. Yep. Okay, this, I really want to get this real smooth, y'all, because I don't want it to run. Okay. And then I'm going to wax it. Okay, we definitely want to wax this because I put this paint on here. So I definitely want to wax. Definitely, definitely, definitely. What, Mom? Mom, what? Mom, I'll have to call you when I get off here. I know, Sandy. I'm not ready to evict her yet, girl. I think she was just back for just a brief visit. I think she just came back after 15 months of being gone. She missed me just for a little bit because I'm good now, y'all. I'm good. She has left the building. So 1 week. It was 7 days. Hold on. Okay, that's why. That's why, Stephanie. I mean, to me. Yep. So, Anna, I use our surface wax, but I have also used, when this was not in stock, I have also used Men Wax. It's just a clear, anything clear finishing wax. So, Men Wax has one and Kills has one. I've actually used the Kills. I have it somewhere. It's just a plain white or a clear wax, finishing wax. I like ours just because it's, there's no smell, there's no anything like that. Jen, I do heat up my wax. So, y'all see me heat up my wax a little bit. It just makes it to where I'm not getting clumps. I've been doing some other little things. So, I do that. I heat that up in there. And then, okay, so we put it on just like this, right? And then I just turn over that paper towel. And I just use paper towel, whatever. I have one of these, one of our little, but that little thing right there might need to go in the trash. And then I buff it off, okay? You're going to buff the wax off. Then I found, heat this part up, right? Yep, they do, Peggy. That's where I found mine. And Walmart has it. Walmart has Kills as well. I think ours we found out was cheaper. A friend of mine on here, she was telling me, she was like, yours is cheaper. If you're making an order anyway, if you're a designer, if you're a club member, if you're making an order anyway, our wax is the cheapest. Sandy, this jar, yes, just heat it up a little bit. Yep, Jim, that's exactly it. So then I heat it up on my surface, okay? Heat it up on your surface. Okay. Oh my gosh, Mom. Okay, so nothing wrong with y'all. I mean, I figured you would have called me. And then I buff it again, y'all. Buff it again, okay? With that clean side of that paper towel, buff it again. Just like that, okay? Now our surface is really smooth and really ready. Yep, Stephanie Kills is the one that I had. Like I said, when I first started with Chalk Couture, we were out of this forever and ever and ever. Okay, Sandy. So here, the jar. It's a bazaar. Okay, so I mean, you're just gonna twist it off, right? I mean, just twist it off really hard. Twist it off. But here's what I found: to try to put it back on, pop it back on like this. Pop it back on, and then twist. Okay, so it twists off completely. Just twist it off hard. I know that it kind of sticks, but then when you put it back on, push it down just like that. Okay, as hard as you can. Then twist it closed. It's just like that. Oh, Linda, I mean, girl, I still buy every month. I buy supplies. So a little at a time. No, I could not have afforded to do it all at once. That's for sure. But that's why I became a designer, to be real honest, in the beginning. It's brand new. Yeah, that's why, Sandy. Just keep doing it. And once you do it, it'll work it. Don't put anything around it, though, because you really want that good seal. You know what I mean? You don't want it. Don't put any of the wax or anything around it. You definitely want to keep it. What can I do to keep my paint from running? In your transfers, Emily? Is this in your transfers? let me know if that's what you mean. Yeah, see, girl, you know, like I said, y'all, I have had a lot of trial and errors, okay? My poor little scissors right there now are kind of, they're sad. Y'all, I'm just cutting this transfer apart. Okay, you're using the chalk paste in your transfers, right? The chalk paste that comes with the Chalkology chalk paste? Is that what you're using? You're not using like chalk paint, right? You're not using some chalk paint in the transfers? Oh, Annika, girl, okay, girl, I get it. Lord, yes, your mama calls. You better get it now. My mama's on here, but I'm going to tell you, if she called, I'd be like, wait a minute. Hey, Carly. I'm ready, Rachel. I've got a few other things to do. I got to do some pricing. That's the hardest thing, y'all, for me to do is pricing. Okay, y'all, you see what I'm doing? I'm just fuzzing it, okay? You know, our transfers are super sticky. This one's a new one, and I was just fuzzing it. Carly, girl, I didn't go to Destin, just so you know. Just so you know. I had some issues that some female issues that I couldn't do it. Okay, y'all, so I'm going to put this here. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to kind of lay my board out, okay, just so I can see. Okay, so it's paste. All right, a couple of things then it could be. Your paste could be too runny, okay, so if it's not the consistency of yogurt, okay, a Greek yogurt, so a thick kind of a Greek yogurt, you know what I mean? You don't want it runny, you don't want it, you know, like you don't want it sour cream. Am I hungry? Michelle, if it's chalk paste, theoretically, yes. I mean, they're designed for our chalk, you know, with the silkscreen size, the little holes in the silkscreen and all that. But if it's that, then theoretically, yes. Theoretically. Oh, thank you, Carly. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. Rachel. So make sure it's not too runny, and make sure your wax. Are you waxing your surface? Okay, so I'm going to use this one, my Shine Bright, and my light bulb. So this is kind of the idea, y'all. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stick these on here and I'll show them to you. You get it where it runs and other times not. Okay, so Jen, are you, have you at that point waxed your surface? Sometimes. Okay. Make sure to do exactly what I just did with the wax, okay? If you have too much wax, your paste is going to run. If you also are not sanding your surface down, and you've got ridges, if you have painted, okay, and you're not sanding that paint down like I just did, sand it. Each layer, sand it smooth, right? That's all right, Patty. Listen, I just kind of got started a little bit. I'm talkative tonight. I mean, is there any other night I'm not? Yeah, okay, Jen, yes. Heat it up. Heat it up. After you put it on, heat it up. Buff it really good. Get a clean paper towel, a clean, you know, microfiber cloth. I also use a microfiber cloth, but this one also needs to be washed. And really buff that out. Really buff it. Okay. I know, Carlinity's cute. Okay, so here's what I'm doing. And then I've got this little, I bought a bunch of these to make little picture frames. And so I thought I would just put it on here. And now it's going to be a small little picture, you know, of your sweetheart. But, y'all, I think it's awesome. So, again, for autism. Oh, Jen, I love that girl, yes. You taught kids. Oh, that's okay, Carly. I'm doing a project for Autism Awareness Month, or Autism Acceptance Month, I believe they're now calling it. But yeah, Autism Acceptance Month. Okay, so y'all, we're going to do, I am going to do, of course, the Autism Awareness Ribbon, again, is the blue for autism. And again, I love this because you can use it for whatever color. You know, Breast Cancer Awareness Month, you can use it for that. And then you've got all these other little cute things that go with it as well. I think this will be cute on a hat. You could get some ink and make some hats, you know, for our breast cancer, our, listen, all of our cancers have one. All of our illnesses have one, or pretty much, I should say. So, y'all, I'm just putting this on here, okay, with my squeegee, and then I get my excess off. So it is puzzle pieces. They've, it always, I think it's going to be a puzzle pieces, but they do have an awareness ribbon as well. So because I didn't have any puzzle pieces, I was going to draw one. Last year I actually did a puzzle piece. I cut one out and I did a puzzle piece, but I decided this year that I was just going to use this because I think that it's cute that you can use this for anything. You know what I mean? This could be for anything. You can, Carly, oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, my oldest son has it. Oh, Jim, yes, of course. So, but yes, it is puzzle piece as well, but this is just for that. And also, to me, Shine Bright, the light bulb is a huge thing because it's, you know, to stand out, to shine bright, to stand out for autism, you know, and to be different. Oh, I'm sure it is, Linda. Linda, girl, well, look at you over in Greece watching me. It is, Stephanie, it is. I love it. Okay, let me show you how to wash it. Here's what I do, okay? I'll do this real quick for y'all. Because I'm down here again, y'all know I don't have running water down here yet. So I take a dish drying mat, and y'all, this is clean. It's just stained to heck and back. I just got it out of the dryer. Sticky side down, okay? I take some water, spray the top. Most of your paste or your ink will be on the top. Everyone in the club's watching you. What's up? Hey, y'all. I want to be in the club. I'd rather be watching somebody else in the club. And then I take an antibacterial wipe or a baby wipe or a wet paper towel, something like that, and I literally wipe off the top and get the bulk of your paste or your ink or whatever you've used off, okay? Spray it again just a little bit, and then we have board erasers. They kind of feel like a Mr. Clean sponge. Mr. Clean sponges are not recommended for our transfers. I will tell you, I've used Mr. Clean sponges on the top side, okay? Not on my sticky side because it'll pull that sticky right off. But if I ran out of these and I forgot to order them, so I had to use them. But then on this side, I just use an antibacterial wipe when I didn't have my sponge. Oh my! Hey y'all! Hey! I know, look, I'm in the club. What? On a 95-inch screen TV. Hey y'all! I mean, Linda, I'm over in Greece on the TV. Girl, I love that. That's hilarious. So then you flip it over. I'm on the sticky side. Spray it again with a little bit of water, board eraser, and literally clean out. You're really concerned with just the silk screen part, which is your see-through part, and then you're trying to get the fuzz that you put on there off, which this will take off, okay? So the board erasers, I always suggest to go ahead and get one. They're very expensive if you get 2 of them. I think for like $4, something like that. Pale. And then sticky side up still, okay? Oh my gosh, Linda, that's hilarious. Dry paper towel. I hold this down with 2 fingers. This is just how I do it. And I take my dry paper towel, rub across. Now, again, we're on sticky side. Just like that. And then I take my backer sheet. Y'all, and sticky is really back, okay? Full force back. Put it back on your backer sheet. Take your paper towel. Wipe off any excess water, anything like that. Now, your and it's ready for the next use. You can kind of see it stains. That blue is very pigmented, so it'll stain, but it's fine. That's just the stain in the transfer part. No big deal. But that's it. That's how you do it. Thanks. I thought I tried it your way, but mine isn't as clean as yours. Are you using the are you doing it in the sink? You know, I do it in the sink sometimes as well, but definitely use, yeah, I'll just stick my finger right in that. Definitely use the board eraser, or, you know, the board eraser's designed for it. And you said, and what did you say? You said maybe. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, she is. Hey, Sandy. I want to call you Sandy Rose. Yeah, Hilly. So, yeah, that's what I was saying. If she does it under running water, you can also do it that way. And on my bigger ones, my bigger transfers, that's exactly what I do. It's harder to do down here. So I take them up in my sink and I do them up there. But you're going to get that. It's just, you're going to get that. So, okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do my light bulb in my bumblebee, and I'm going to do Shine Bright, and one in red and one in green. Oh, thank you. Oh, okay, yeah. Wipe it, spray it good with the water, because that water is really going to loosen up. Your chalk's dried. You know, your chalk is drying. Spray it with some water. Wait just a minute or two, and then do it. It helps a lot. Yeah, so Jen, same thing. I'm down in the basement. I'm a basement dweller. I'm a basement dweller down here, y'all. So I have to kind of do, and I do all mine that way that are down here, because they're small, you know, and I like to just put them back up. But my big ones I do take upstairs, because it's just, my 18 by 18s, it's just too difficult. But the dark pigments are always going to stain them. Your blacks, your reds, they're going to stain them. And it's okay. It ain't going to hurt them. Linda, that's so funny. I want to be in Greece so bad with you right now. You just don't even know. My dream, I'd love to go to Crete. Love to go to Crete. Or Santorini, you know. I think that's, isn't that how you pronounce it, Santorini? Yeah, so Jen, you're basically the same, girl. I mean, you know, basically the same. We down here in the dungeon. Okay, so let's peel this one off. And then what I do is I go ahead and just stick it kind of back on my backer sheet until I'm ready to wash it and stick it over here. Now, a lot of the times I have a small pail of water. I have a, it's a kitty litter box from the Dollar Tree. I put just maybe an inch of water in it, and I usually have it down here. I stepped on it and broke it. So water went everywhere, and I don't have one. So I usually do that, and I stick them in there sticky side up, so they kind of float on the water, and that keeps it keeps it wet. That is another thing that we do. Oh, Linda, you're just like rubbing it in. You're talking about, let me just rub it in, girl. Oh, Lori, good girl. You're cooking dinner. What you cooking, girl? What you cooking? I didn't cook tonight. We didn't eat. We ate Mexican for lunch, so I was like, I'm not hungry. I was not hungry. All right, y'all, so I'm going to just do red and green, and like I said, this will look a little Christmassy, but that's okay. These are the primary colors of Autism Awareness, you know, are pretty much primary colors. They've now introduced a kind of a pale bluish color as well to the Autism Awareness. Girl, I want to go shopping too. You can't be trusted. Hey, Lori, how are you, girl? And then I'm going to use, here we go. And then I'm going to do the green. I actually use, the reason this kind of reminds me, I actually use this Shine Bright at Christmas. So, again, remember, y'all, our transfers can be used at any time. And oh, this word tonight, I forgot. The word tonight is bright. B-R-I-G-H-T. Bright for all the supplies. Oh, man. Oh, Lord, yum. I do, Patty. I'm ready. I'm ready, girl. I'm ready for it. It's coming whether I'm ready or not, and I'm hoping that I can even go because it's supposed to rain cats and dogs. So, you know, it is what it is. Oh, thank you, Lord girlies. These are my reading spectacles. And I always forget I got them on. Yes, everyone who puts in the word bright, I will send y'all a message in your messenger. Just make sure to look for that. Okay. Y'all, this is very simple. Okay? This is a very simple project. Oh, Elizabeth. Okay, Elizabeth, try this. I don't know if this will work for you, but I was telling some other friends. If you tap the screen, there's maybe up here some lines. Tap that, and I think what does it say? Notifications or something like that? Make sure that's on, and make sure that you're following me. You know, make sure all that. It is, Lisa. That's what I love about it. When I did this, I was like, you know, and here's another fun thing that would be. So, whatever your loved one's name is, right? You could actually take a marker, you know, if you've got some cute handwriting, or have them, if they can write it, and write their name right here in the ribbon. Wouldn't that be cute? I think that would be cute too. Yeah, I think it's like 3 dots right here, or the 3, whatever that is, up here. Hit that, and then you will go into it. And I think it says turn notifications on, maybe something like that. Okay, y'all. So here's my to the overview. Yeah, I don't know. I just read somebody else that said that. Oh, Elizabeth, dang girl. I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm just going to put this, and I'm just using a thumbtack. These are, like I said, I bought a whole box of these off of Amazon. I'm going to try to use a thumbtack. If the thumbtack doesn't work, I may have to glue it on and then do something different, because this is a really, really, really heavy. I mean, it's kind of a thick. I hope it's not hardwood. That's what I'm trying to get at. Y'all, dadgum, I couldn't get it out. That's right, Elizabeth. I didn't, Sandy Rose. I actually bought them. I'm going to keep calling you Sandy Rose because I like 2 names. Okay, y'all, so hold on. Let me get this. I'm going to have to. Yeah, this is definitely a hardwood. Yeah, the thing with the screws is these holes, yeah, I definitely could, but these screws, I had some screws with it. It's so hard to get, the way that these are positioned, it's so hard to do it. Oh, I can call you Patty Lynn? All right, girl. All right. I love it. Y'all, this, y'all, I'm going to have a little hammer. I'm going to have to do a little something, something right here. A little something, something. But we're going to, I'll do that off camera because y'all can get the gist of it. But y'all, how cute is this? Just a simple little Autism Awareness, Autism Awareness Month, Autism Acceptance Month. Put your loved one's picture here, and again, take their, you know, their name, and also this can be used for other occasions as well. If you have a breast cancer survivor, colon cancer survivor, children's, or in memory of, y'all, these would be great to make for anybody like that and have your loved ones. Mom. My mama just said I could call her Mama Mia. It is very simple. It's a simple, cute project, y'all. Nothing frilly, nothing fancy, but I think it's perfect for, you know, what it's designed for. I saw that and I was like, what can I do to honor autism awareness? I missed it yesterday for the day, but y'all, this is definitely the month of it. Oh, Elizabeth. See, yeah, there's so much out there. And there's, like I said, this is for autism. This is their blue ribbon for autism. So there's a lot of different ribbons out there. And even our fallen heroes are in our militaries. You know, we have the yellow ribbon. So all of this, it could be used for anything like that. So anyway, this is it, y'all. Thanks, Mom. I love y'all, and thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for letting me speak tonight on this very dear, dear, dear subject to me. And I hope that y'all do this, and I hope that it inspires y'all to go and make a fun project for your loved ones that also were born to stand out. They were born to stand out. So I will see y'all tomorrow night.